Good evening. Welcome to Ostomies and Earrings Part 2 of our weigh-in discussion. Talking about, us overweight people, Part 2. Yes, just to make it clear, I just want to let you know that I do eat good. I eat my fruits and vegetables. I do have little snacks or sweets every now and then, but I do eat my fruits and vegetables. I don't eat a lot of beef and pork. So the majority of what I eat is healthy food. I drink a lot of water. Um, I drink coffee with no cream and sugar, drink black coffee. And I really do try to watch what I intake. I try to move throughout work all day. I tried to get the shots to help me. My insurance would not cover it. They did put me on this pill to help lose weight. Um, and I've got refills, so I will be going back to take that. So I am trying to lose the weight. But yes, it's like we talked about the other day, you can't judge a book by the cover, and sometimes we just get tired of hearing, you know, wait. At what point do we get at, or what age do we get at before we say, I'm fat, I'm probably never going to change. Yes, it's a health risk, but I mean, what point do you get tired of trying? Like for me, it's like some days I don't really try as much as others. I always try to eat good because luckily I like healthy food. I like Greek yogurt. I like healthy fruits and vegetables and things like that. I slide back, and eat this or eat that. But for the most part, I really like healthy stuff. You've seen me drink my good tea. Try to drink a lot of water. Probably drink more. Need to get back to that. But, we try. I'm just wondering how you feel. Like, at what point do we say, look, I'm at this age. I'm going to continue to try. But it's probably not going to happen. So should I quit worrying about it and enjoy my life? And, like, what point? Let me know how you feel about that in the comments. I'm curious to know how other people feel about this. For me, at this point, I feel like it's something I'm always going to struggle with because it's been 3 or 4 years and I was supposed to get it off, and it's not coming off, even with the pills. So, I mean, gym membership, I had a personal trainer. I didn't lose any weight. I got stronger. I was able to get off and on the floor. I was able to lift a lot of weight. I think it was like 150. I mean, I 125, 150 I lifted. I got really strong. My knees got stronger. I was able to get on and off the floor with pretty good ease, and things like that. But I'm just wondering, at what point do we say, look, this is who I am? Is there a point that you just accept being chubby for the rest of your life? It takes a lot of focus. I think the average person trying to lose weight, that works especially, they have to get up and go to work. So most of the time they grab something quick or they don't eat at all. Like me, most of the time I don't eat breakfast. I might have some fruit, but I definitely have my black coffee. I might grab something, and that's not good either. Grabbing things, But you have to eat. But when you're in a hurry all the time, it's very hard to focus. When I'm at work, I try to eat fruit and healthy stuff, and I try to, not snack too much. And I try to cook healthy things at home, and I love salads. Try to eat more salads lately. What can I say? I guess I'm just always, unless a miracle happens and I lose 150 pounds, it's going to take a while. And I just want to be accepted for who I am. And I don't want the focus of everything about me to be my weight or how I look I like to look nice. I do my makeup and hair, my jewelry and thing. I like to look nice. And part of that is because overweight people, for me personally, I like to look nice. I like to get ready for the day and things like that. But we know when people look at us, that's sometimes all they're going to see. Oh, she's fat. That must be all she is just fat. She likes to eat. I mean, there's so much more to me and other people that are overweight. And not just overweight, underweight people. I had a dear friend, she was 90 pounds, skinny, and my finger, and she tried to gain weight. She couldn't gain weight. So people judged her because she was so thin. Oh, she's too skinny. She could fit through a tennis racket and all this other stuff. We got to start loving people for who they are on the inside, y'all. You know? Just, it just gets on my nerves a little bit. I sit down and it goes right to, just met some people, and it goes right, the conversation, right to my weight and health. Right out the blue, we're talking about something else. And I'm sitting there like, oh God, can we talk about something else? I just met you. Like what in the heck? But I don't know. I'm not trying to be a downer Debbie, but it's just annoying sometimes. It really is. And I can just imagine what other people go through with different situations. Because, God, all I can say for me is I am going to continue to try to lose weight. I'm going to continue to exercise, continue to keep busy, continue to eat the proper foods. I'm not saying I won't have a snack, or once in a while slip and maybe have a hamburger or something, I don't eat a lot of beef and pork, but still, trying to stay away from sugar. I don't drink a lot of sodas. I don't drink hardly soda at all. I don't know what to say. I think it's just a never-ending battle for a lot of us. But, if we all look the same in this world, if we were all, I think the world would be a boring place. I don't worry too much about it. I got a man that loves me for who I am. And he stuck by me through thick and thin. He loves me for who I am inside. And I know my family love me for who I am. Friends. But just be mindful. When you meet somebody like overweight or thin or whatever, I mean, it's the same equivalent to meeting somebody that, I don't know, has a hunchback, and you start talking about their hunchback. Or, whatever their physical trait may be. Geez, they have a big forehead. Some people do have big foreheads. And the first thing you talk about is, hey, Jim, how in the heck did you get such a big forehead? That's the same thing as when you see somebody chubby, you meet them for the first time, and you go right to talking about their weight and their appearance. That's the same thing. Or their nose. Talk about people's noses or lips or, you just met these people and you're talking about how they look. That's strange to me. Maybe it's just me. Anyway, I don't mean to be. But I told you it's always going to be honest here on ostomies and earrings. I started out honest with who I was because I'm an ostomite. You know, yes, I am. And if I can lose the weight, maybe I will have the reversal one day. Maybe I won't. It's not worth dying on the operating table to me. Nope. I've learned to live this way. And if I can't get this weight off and have a reversal, I'm not taking a chance. I'd rather be alive and live this way. Yes, I would. Some people may not, and that's sad. But, just, geez, you get tired of hearing it sometimes. Just tired of it. But I'm going to continue to try, because I think we have to always keep trying no matter what, even if it's an impossible task. I'm going to keep trying. But I'm just getting nagged and all that. It's just too much sometimes. It really is. But anyway, the good, the bad, all here. I told you I'd be honest with you. But weigh in. Let me know how you feel, some things that you've been through in the comments. Like and subscribe. And thank you. Have a wonderful evening. Hope to hear from you. Take care now.